Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And going for Atlanta, Chris Sale. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Victoria Jenkins stands in now and watches strike one. Comes up empty. Sale, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. And there's two down. Big-time power.
Third baseman, number 24.
That's inside. Ball.
And a foul ball. That's in there. That is strike two. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first. Getting the nod on the mound, number 54. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. There's a line drive to left field. Antonacci takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Second baseman, Mason Wynn.
And that one ripped to left. Two down. Here's Matt Olson down.
Third, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Top of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. May Kent. Chris Sale back to work.
No, that's in.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Leon takes it in for the out. One away.
Fifth, the designated hitter, number 7.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting 6th, center fielder,
Nai
number
Cho
32.
steps to the plate for the White Sox. Second inning here, no score. Struck her out looking. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta.
Center fielder,
Munetaka Murakami.
Murakami.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cho on the move. She's got it. One pitch and one out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
That's ripped into the outfield. Cho heading to the alley. Nice grab on the run. And there's two away. Now in for the Braves, George Slater.
Number 15.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. She won't get there. That should be extra bases.
He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away. And it might.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. A two-run shot. The Braves score first. It's 2-0. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Here's Sandy Leon. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. Top half of the third inning. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ball inside.
On the ground, right side. Olsen steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Eight, second baseman, Chase Mydross.
Swing and a ground ball. Win. In plenty of time to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Number 17.
So up next, Sam Antonacci.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Throw on to Olsen. That's the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
On a line. And there's one away.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Line drive. Two away now. Two outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. Flied to right his first time.
Jones.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And that one is off the wall.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Munetaka Murakami.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away. New pitcher for the White Sox, Trevor Richards.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Warren Case now at the plate. In the air to left center. And that is that. As we go to the top of the fourth, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man,
77.
Gregory Borden. Swinging a foul out of play. That one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. If you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Slider clips the zone. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 down, base is
24.
empty. Donnie Grace, the next to hit, struck out swinging her first time.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is that. Bottom 4, now in for the Braves, George Slater.
Shortstop, number 15.
And she boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, left
Fielder got a piece of it, but
number
the way that
7.
thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. She couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very
That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up
2
next
consecutive
for the
base hits for this
Braves,
team. Got a
catcher,
fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it.
Sandy
Absolutely
Leon.
smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Sandy Leon. Out towards right center field. Cho on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and she makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
There's a line drive to left field. That's out number 2. Down the number 2 hitter, Mason Wynn.
That was a loud out in the last at bat. He really squared up that pitch, but still couldn't find a hole. Those can be frustrating, but not as much when you're already playing with the lead.
This one smacked out to left center. Base hit into the outfield. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Now, no waiting around right there.
The new pitcher in the game, Tyler Gilbert.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
That one hit to right. That's a base hit. Run scores. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 out. Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. This one in the air center field. Cho under it. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox,
Number
May
12.
Kent.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Chop to the right side. Win. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 7.
And that's in there for strike 1.
At this point, they'll take base runners any way they can get them, then hope it turns into something more, but this might end up being one of those games to forget.
Got him looking. White Sox
Now
down to their
batting,
final
center
out.
fielder, number
2 outs,
32.
base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Nai Cho.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if she can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. Throws to second. In the dirt. And he can't hang on to it. Almost a fantastic play.
Really nice job staying up the middle with her approach. She didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
They're down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.